Now, can I please finish part 2 of my 49ers content creator YouTube food list? It's been driving me crazy that I left some names off, so let me just finish it. Keep in mind this portion of the list is gonna sound a little bit more negative, just because the reason I forgot them in the first place is because I don't really like them that much. So just by nature, it's gonna sound somewhat negative, but that is not my intention. All right, let's start with Jason Aponte. Jason Aponte has had some dumbass takes, like Tyreek Hill should be the MVP, even though right after he said it, Tyreek missed a game and the Dolphins still put up 30 points. And he's had the highest drops of his career, and he's a wide receiver. So obviously Tyreek Hill cannot be the MVP. He also was a Trey Lance guy, even after watching Brock Purdy. He was still a Trey Lance. So I don't know, who knows. Now, I know a lot of fans had that same opinion, right? But I didn't. And I'm not going to listen to someone who's dumber than I am. And that's why I compare Jason Aponte to Outback Steakhouse. Like, dude, I can get an overcooked steak anywhere. I don't have to come here for that. I can get an effed up overcooked steak anywhere. So Jason Aponte is Outback Steakhouse. Like, I can get these terrible takes anywhere. Jason Aponte's co-host, I don't know his name. Depressing Bearded Man. I call him Depressing Bearded Man. Depressing Bearded Man reminds me of ceviche. You know how, like, people come over, somebody brings ceviche, and you give it a shot, but you're like, I'm gonna just smash these tamales, right? A couple hours later, you go to the bathroom or something, you see that ceviche is still there. Before you know it, it's time to leave, and as you're heading out the door, you look over and that goddamn ceviche is still there. It's been out all day. And that's what Depressing Bearded Man reminds me of, is ceviche that's been out all day. Stephanie Sanchez seems like a nice lady, right? Stephanie Sanchez seems like a really nice lady. But she doesn't know anything about football. I'm sorry, she doesn't know anything about football. And that's not a sexist thing. Michelle M clearly does. Michelle M clearly is very knowledgeable about football. Steph Sanchez clearly is not. And I would actually put Steph Sanchez in the same boat as Wayne Breezy. Now, Wayne Breezy, he does know football. It's just that he has a terrible show. So I would compare both Wayne Breezy and Steph Sanchez to my mom's cooking. It's not good. Her cooking is not good. But if she asked, I'd be like, oh, well, that's pretty good. And she's like, really? I'm like, well, I could swallow it. And it's the same thing with Steph Sanchez and Wayne Breezy. Like, I would not go out of my way to say, I would say, hey, like, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. It's not good. It's terrible. But that's what I would say, just because I would be polite about it. I would compare Ryan Hensley to, those plastic water bottles, like those gallon water bottles. Sometimes my dog gets a hold of one and he just keeps biting it, right? He's like, making an F ton of noise. And then when I try to take it away from him, he's like, he thinks has value. I'm like, dude, this is a gross, mangy, dirty, old water bottle, dude. It has zero value. Why do you think it has any value at all? So that's what Ryan Hensley reminds me of, is that water bottle. Dave Lombardi. Dave Lombardi reminds me of turkey. Like Christmas turkey or Thanksgiving turkey. A lot of people swear by it. They gotta have turkey for those occasions. And there's another camp that are like, no, it's dry. It has no flavor. It sucks. It's very polarizing, right? Turkey is very polarizing for what is essentially a boring piece of meat. And that's Dave Lombardi to me. Is like, for a really boring guy. Like, what's the most noteworthy thing Dave Lombardi did? Plagiarize fake graphs? It's not, okay. That's the most noteworthy thing he's ever done is plagiarize made up graphs. I don't think it's worth all of this commotion, but people are very fired up about Dave Lombardi for some reason. And I think that's it. We got everybody, right? There's nobody I left out because I don't want to do this again. Do not subscribe because I'm never doing it again.